What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley right here on Ultra Broadcasting. I am your host, David Rogers. I guess I don't say that enough because I don't know if it still comes up on ChatGPT. With my good friend, Racing Jason. What's going on, man?
What's up with you, bro? How you doing?
Oh, it is another day in paradise. You know what I mean?
Living the dream, one nightmare at a time. Come on.
That's right. That is right. That is right. Speaking of dreams, we had a good one this week, but we'll get into that here soon. But other than a whole week full of racing, or seemed like a week full of racing, the majority of the weekend anyway, what you been up to?
Racing?
Racing.
I watched Monaco. That was boring.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't even
that was
realize
pretty boring,
it was
bro.
this weekend until I saw something I saw where Max Verstappen just didn't go.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Bring
And, Kimi Antonelli. Bro, 19 years old. 19 and won 5 in a row, bro.
Jeez.
What were you at 19, Dave? You know what I mean? What was I at 19?
I was working. I was already working.
Me too, bro. Me too. But 19 years of age, they won 5 in a row. That's wow.
Pretty-
Okay.
Imagine the millions of dollars he has already at 19. In the F1. F1 throws around money like it's absolutely nothing.
I'm about to say he probably already had that when he was 18, Dave.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that the other day because, you know, you got Monaco, that was this weekend. You know, let's just say the other weekend when what was that, Memorial Day weekend, they were in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Our guys in NASCAR, I hear some guys, and it's a tough schedule, don't get me wrong. But them guys talk about, you know, they got to go from one side of the country to the other. I'm like, these fools go from one side of the world to the other. I do not understand the logistics behind it. I need to look at something and watch something, I guess, and understand the logistics behind that because I don't know how that works.
I don't either, Dave, because how many off weekends is that? I mean, look at Indy cars. You know, they get a lot of off weekends too, man.
Yeah, but they're not going near as far. I mean, they, you know, go up to Canada, pretty much all U.S. Majority of what they're racing.
Yeah, but they still take a week off here, race like 2 or 3 times, and take another week off. I mean, bro,
I will
they
say,
got more weeks off.
I will say, I believe. Now, all right, there's a couple ways of looking at this. I believe the travel far as a NASCAR schedule is probably the most grueling. Now, the dirt stuff, obviously they run way more races a year, but they're smart enough to schedule it that, you know, they'll go run a 3-race weekend and they'll all be somewhat close. So, you know, typically, now I know there's some crazy times in that too, but I got some buddies that drive haulers for NASCAR and stuff, and I was just looking at their schedule and the way they have to go here, go across. I mean, then on top of that, they got testing and everything else. I'm going to say for the truck driver, NASCAR schedule is pretty daggone grueling.
Where do they go to next? At the Michigan.
Oh, God. I probably should know this, but I don't.
Is it Texas?
It may be.
Texas. I don't think it's Texas.
Pocono. But then, this is where it gets crazy. Pocono next weekend on 21st, they're at the San Diego Street Course. Literally from one side of the country to the other. Now then, They do give them Sonoma right after that. So that's good. But then they turn around and go to Chicago and then back to Atlanta.
San Diego, Sonoma, Chicago to Atlanta.
Yep.
Wow.
If you want to go farther than that, then North Wilkesboro, then Indy. No weekends off in any of this.
Wow.
What do you feel about?
Okay, well,
All right. While we're talking about it right here, what do you feel about July 4th weekend being at Chicagoland?
oh boy, sign me up, man. Let's go, baby.
I figured you'd love that.
The
one.
Max, Max, not Max, what's his name? Vosbergen Invitational. Is that what that's going to be?
No, not that. This is Chicagoland Speedway, not the street course.
Well, they opened that back up.
Yeah, his first year back on it.
Where am I at?
I just don't think that one. I mean, they opened that one back up, but I just don't think that one. And I don't think nobody really knows what to expect from it. I think is the reason it hadn't really hit a big needle yet. You know what I mean?
I just learned something. My NASCAR game is about as weak as my sprint car game. Oh my god, bro!
Nah, I forgot about it. I mean, I remember hearing about it at the first of the year, but anyway,
didn't Harvick win 3 in a row? But was the Minute Maid 400 or whatever? Didn't he won 3 in a row there? Didn't he?
I believe he did. Do you remember the time the Minute Maid orange come bouncing across the track? Come rolling out there during qualifying. I was
do you remember that day?
I was hoping somebody would hit that thing. That would have been awesome. I mean, it would have sucked for somebody's car probably because it would have done something stupid. But I don't know. Speaking of doing something stupid, I guess wasn't me. I guess I can tell everybody on here. I blew a motor this weekend or this past week on Friday. Blew a motor in
your truck.
In my work truck.
A work truck. I was gonna tease. I was gonna say, were you in Dillon? Were you in Florence? I was gonna build up to that.
My bad. I didn't follow.
All right. It's all right.
I was heading down the interstate, and all of a sudden I just hear it's trucking along, and all of a sudden I hear this zzz, and I was kind of like, what is that? And then all of a sudden it starts slowing down, and then all of a sudden it goes, and it just stopped.
Was it oil in it?
Oh yeah, there was oil in it, but it spun a bearing and locked it up, or spun multiple bearings.
Did it have a blue oval on the hood on the front grill?
It did.
Oh, that will say a lot. That says a lot. That's saying something without saying something, Dave.
It does. I can't drive them. I'm not dogging any of you guys out there with Fords, and I've told people this. I don't know how many times. I'm not dogging you because I know some people that own them, and they're the best vehicle they ever have. And I mean, it's just, you know, they love them. If I get one, it's gonna leave me on the side of the road. That's just what it does. I don't know why. I've never driven one that has not left me on the side of the road. Not that I typically drive, on a daily basis.
You remember are Precision Tunes still around, Dave?
Yeah.
Are they? I knew a guy who worked at Precision Tune. I'm going back 10, 15 years. Man, he used to love when a Crown Vic or a Lincoln pulled up in there, man. Oh, because he always say, cha-ching!
I ain't kidding. I don't know.
They are hard to maintain. I don't people have 4.4s, bro. I don't.
Like I said, I know people just drive them all day long and have great luck with them, and they're the best vehicles they ever have. I just can't get in one.
I ain't never owned a Ford. I never owned a Ford in my life.
Of them, and everyone I've ever owned left me on the side of the road at some point. So I'm just like, I think I should stay away from them.
I never owned one. I don't know. I can't say. I can't say. I never owned one. I don't want to own one.
My daddy had one that we pulled a race car trailer with. This was just a couple years ago. I drove it. I was doing something to my truck, so I was driving it for about a week or so. I don't think I made it a week, and it left me on the side of the road. He drove it all day long.
Is this the? Is this the one that had that rank in front of you and cracked the little part of the front fender?
Yes. It's
Front
done.
bumper?
Yes, it's done for. Unless they want to put a motor in it, which I heard today was $16,000, $18,000, somewhere around in there. That's just what the motor costs, not counting labor.
Well, you better go see my buddy over there selling auto parts. All I can tell you about there in Darlington, buddy.
I ain't gonna see nobody. That's a United Rentals problem. They gave me a new one, a gas one though. They gave me a F600 gas with 7.3 gas. Yes,
well, from a diesel to gas.
Yeah, they're saying it's a whole lot cheaper for them anymore. Because diesel costs so much, and then DEF fluid on top of that, and the maintenance on it. Both of them get equally as bad fuel mileage. So.
That too. Well, congratulations there. Does the new truck smell, Dave?
It did. For, I guess it still does. I think I have about 300 miles on it now. So
man,
I got it with 8 miles on it.
You did some driving today.
I do every day, it seems like. I found out this, though. I did find out this. I was at Dwayne Pate's place over there in Sumter, and told me that since January I had put 16,000 miles on that truck. So I was doing good.
Since January?
Yep. I was doing real good. So, 5 what?
Bucks.
5 months. Oh, yeah.
5 months.
Yep.
Oh.
Tell y'all, I drive a lot.
Yes, you do.
A lot.
Yes, you do. Will you want to go to will you drive me to the store? Hell no, I've been driving all day.
I've been driving for 3 months now. I ain't going to feel like I stopped yet.
I ain't going over. Damn.
So, is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got coming on here in just a couple minutes here, I believe. If everything works out right. Our good buddy Cody Kelly, winner of the Marty Ward Memorial at Anderson Motor Speedway this past weekend, picking up a $8,000 payday there. And he'll be coming on with us, and we might talk with him about the little the Ram Race for the Seat deal that he was on. We hadn't been able to talk to him since I did all that, so we'll have him on here in just a few, everybody. But
awesome.
But yeah, we can go ahead and talk about that a little bit. That looked like a pretty good show up there at Anderson Motor Speedway there on Ultra Broadcasting this past weekend. Speaking of, I got to say, our buddy Boo Carlisle was pit road reporter, and today is his birthday. So happy birthday, Boo!
Oh, happy birthday, Boo!
He's probably celebrating somewhere, I would assume. Who knows with him?
There's a latte. I don't know what kind, but there's a latte.
There's a latte involved. Latte
yes.
involved.
So one of 12.
Yeah, no, it bees that way. It stings when your birthday's on a Monday, I guess.
Ooh. Hey.
I got one coming up this Saturday.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I guess I may.
Are you racing?
Maybe. Regardless, I'm probably gonna spend it at the racetrack.
Where else would you want to spend it at?
Exactly.
Where else would you want to spend it at?
Exactly. is one of them things. So, yeah, mine's the 13th. Who would have thought something of mine would be 13? I mean, it's a pretty good number. Cody Kelly won it this past weekend, so I mean, hey, good enough for him. It's good enough for me.
I would never have guessed that, Dave. Never. Ray Charles didn't see that one coming, Dave.
I'm telling you, even in his current state. Boogie, what's going on? Back where we was talking about just a minute ago, Steve Bartlett said the only difference is with NASCAR truck drivers, they don't drive the race car also. You are very correct there. You are very correct. It is right. It is pretty cool seeing them dirt guys jump in there and do everything. But as we were just talking about, our good buddy, Cody Kelly, coming off a nice payday up at Anderson Motor Speedway on here with us. Cody, what's up, man?
Not much, just hanging out. What y'all doing?
Oh, just, chilling on a Monday afternoon, trying to find other stuff to complain about. All right, I'm gonna ask you this, just so we know your stance too, and obviously you've kind of been around the block. Race car you drive is nosed at least as a Chevrolet. You were on that show there driving some Dodges. So what's the daily driver? What you got?
My daily driver, a Z71.
Okay.
Chevrolet.
He's Chevrolet guy too.
I want to get a Ram truck for sure.
I don't blame you.
Since they help us out, dude, I gotta get one. Them
things are nice, dude. They we got some at our managers at work. That's what they have is new Ram trucks. And I'm gonna tell you what, I was riding in one the other day, and I was like, this thing is nice.
Yeah, it's funny whenever they asked us to be on that show or whatever. I just started looking around at how many Ram trucks there were because I was like, man, I don't know if that many people have them, but as soon as they invited us to that thing, it was like I saw one nonstop. Like, it was crazy to me. Yeah, like everybody has them.
So I was just telling them I blew up a Ford work truck Friday. I did good.
Oh man. So, wait, I think I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I told them they circled that problem right down in front of it.
Yeah, that's right. I knew
it. All right, before we go into the show, man, we had been able. I think you probably, I don't know, probably between you and your brother, y'all got about the most appearances on Chicken Bone Alley as a guest. So
really,
probably, I don't know. It seems like it, but regardless, we hadn't been able to talk with you since the whole Ram race for the seat deal up there, man. Man, just tell us how did y'all get involved in that in the first place? How did that come around?
Yeah, well, so the guy that helps us on our race cars, Trent Owens, my Uncle Bobby, he's like their almost like their stepson, kind of. He works for Colleague Racing, so I got some ties through there. They brought a late model to Florence about probably 2 or 3 years ago for Josh Williams, whenever he first started driving for him. They wanted to get a head start and run a 400 race with a late model. So they did that, and I actually made friends with them during that time. I drove the car a few days before the 400 for them and stuff like that. One story was I walked up to the car to help him test it out or whatever, and I had taped up shoes on. And Chris Rice thought that was like crazy. He was like, "Boy, I'll buy you some shoes. You don't need to race with them taped up shoes." But it wasn't like I have multiple pair of shoes. It was just my lucky pair. You know what I mean? Like once you break them in, you don't want to get rid of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, so we met him through there, and just stayed friends with him. Honestly, one day I was just outside, probably pushing my little girl on the swing or something, and I got a phone call. And it was a random number, and I was like, I ain't answering that. It was probably a scam or something. Yeah. But what I always do is I always Google the phone number after and make sure it wasn't somebody important, right?
That's right. Well,
so I Googled a number, and it said Colleague Racing, and I'm like, what? I was like, what? There's no way that somebody from Colleague's calling me, because they were supposed. That was the time they were announcing they were having all these trucks and stuff. And I was like, there's no way they're calling me about racing a truck. But I was like, I dialed it right back up. And it was Chris. And he's like, hey, you want to be on a TV show, a racing TV show? I was like, Yeah, sure.
Why would I ever say
idea
no
what
to
I was
that?
getting into, but I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you for even thinking about me. But yeah, obviously I want to do it. And a few days later, the producers and stuff started calling me, and we got interviewed and went through the interview process and all that. It was a whole ordeal. We had to get drug tested from NASCAR, all kinds of stuff. It was. So that's how it started, and it just went from there.
I hear you. I felt like I was in no way involved whatsoever. I felt like it was one of the toughest secrets I had to keep, because I'll tell you what happened when they were doing all the filming for all the commercial stuff they did over at Darlington. I know you've seen it over there because you live right down the road from it over there. But
Yeah.
But we had at work. I work at United Rentals. We had some equipment out there, and we had to go work on stuff inside the track while they were doing it all. And I'm like, oh, y'all gonna see me, and I've got to be quiet about this. I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a big deal, and it was fun. I mean, I'm glad we were a part of it. That's for sure.
It looked like a lot of fun. Looked like I said, and this is coming from me. I know y'all. I was like, man, I wish these points were dealt out a little bit differently. I felt like,
Yeah, me too.
I honestly felt like
They
Casey's had one of the better times on that whole show.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought Casey should at least been in the top 5. I mean,
Yes.
he won. I think he won the second most amount of money out of everybody. I mean, I think I was ahead of him on points somehow, and I didn't even win a $5,000 race. So,
Yep.
but I mean, that was just the system, and
Yep.
I mean that was what we had to go by, and they went by it.
Hey.
But they'll probably learn from
That's right.
the first group, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going with it as far as I know. So I'm sure season 2 they'll make their changes they want to, and it'll be better.
Oh yeah, for sure. And speaking of, since you were involved in it, what do you think about how everybody's doing it with between Minnie and Butterbean and all them guys, and what you're hearing from Trent over there? He they all optimistic about it over there.
He don't really talk about his racing, like his job when he comes back here. I
Really?
think he wants to forget about it. Like
I don't blame
he
him.
comes down here, he helps us out a little bit, but mainly he wants to go play golf and stuff when he gets here.
Figures.
But I mean, I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, everybody knows they're struggling a little bit, but I mean, I think Minnie finished 10th at a road course, or it might not have been a road course. I can't remember where it was, but he finished top 10, top 20s usually. I mean, I'm sure it's really hard. You don't get any practice, and I heard Corey LaJoy talking and people like that. I don't think they get much sim time.
Well, that's what I was fixing to say is they had 0 data points starting off. So I mean,
Yeah.
hey, anything they're doing is pretty much brand new until they go to a
yeah.
new track, or until they go to a track for a second time.
That's
So-
right. I mean, I even talked to Carson Ferguson on the phone a few times, and he was talking about pit practice and stuff, how he's never done that before. But, you just get thrown right into it, and you got to be able to do it. And but I think they're doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, speaking of somebody doing pretty good, man, or go ahead there, Jason, before we go.
Oh, I just want to ask Cody. Since that program, has any doors open for you through that process?
Not really too many doors, I'd say, but every track I've been to besides Florence, I mean, people just come up to me and they almost act like they know me from the show. So I mean, that's been pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think me and Casey's have been able to kind of
Awesome.
grow a fan base almost. You know what I mean? So that was really cool. But hopefully some doors open up. I mean, I'd like for them to randomly call me again and be like, "Hey, you want to run this truck at New Hampshire or somewhere?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's do it."
Yes.
See,
Yes.
and I try to act like I know them,
You
and they
need a
just tell me.
shot. You need a shot, Cody.
I try to act like I know them. They just tell me we're not doing autographs today.
No, all they got to do is give one of us a shot, and we'll just he'll let me qualify. I'll let him race or something. They won't never know.
They will
So,
never
you know what
know.
I mean?
I
We'll both-
promise you, they will never
We'll do a
know.
little swap mid race or something. Hopefully, there's a rain delay.
I think so. Y'all could driver change 3 times during the race. They still wouldn't know. Be like, yeah, we
that's
don't
what
know who's who.
That's what I told him. If one of us would have won the show, we definitely would have both got us some races in.
Oh yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, well, cool, man. All right, well, I got to ask, man. Regardless of all that going on, that 13 ride of yours, man, at Tobaccoville, USA, man, y'all been fast for the past couple years. I mean, not putting any of that, but it seems like this year, for whatever reason, y'all took it to another level, in my opinion. I mean, I know been running more limited late model stuff at Florence, but it's still a lot of the same guys running that run late model stock. And then on top of that, I-95 Showdown, you're up front. Man, what can you attribute to the step up in that game there?
Man, to be honest with you, I mean, we just went and tested a few times, like before the icebreaker, and I feel like we just found something. You know what I mean? And then, to me, I just kind of thought maybe the limited stuff just like was better for our package. You know what I mean? Like with the less horsepower and stuff. Because I mean, we just been really good with limited, and then we had that I-95 race, like you said, and put the late model stock carburetor back on and everything, 4 tires, and the car has just been great. I mean, so it was awesome both ways, and so that car, that's our PRW car that we've been running the past 5 years, and actually at Anderson, we had a new car. As Chad Bryant built it, so that was a different car, but it was handling just as good. That's for sure.
All right, well, let's talk about that, man. Okay, so new car, took it to Anderson Motor Speedway, and that's only the second time you ever been there, and went. And I'm just letting you know, man. I obviously I have no dog in this fight at all, but I'm just gonna tell you, we us as race fans and other racers, even I get to race against you. Well, I get to ride out there while you're racing in trucks a lot of times.
Oh, come on.
But us as fans, I guess we have a little bit of sense of pride when y'all go off somewhere else. That's not Florence Motor Speedway typically, and all of a sudden we see you sitting on a pole, man, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So
yeah, I mean, I know exactly how you feel, and I mean, I've been a race fan forever. I didn't really start racing a whole lot till I was older. So I mean, every time I used to see somebody like Avery or somebody go to a different track and do good, I was like, man, I like to see that because that's who I race against.
That's
and
right.
Do that, you know what I mean? So it just makes you feel good, I'd say.
That's
you know
right.
I mean?
You're exactly right. Well, tell us a little bit about your day up there at Anderson, man. How did it start out? How did obviously we know how it went and how qualifying went, but how did it start out? Did it just come out the box fast?
Yeah, I mean, Chad Bryant, I mean, them guys, they always bring fast cars to the racetrack. You know what I mean? So when we unloaded, we were good. We didn't really have like really great speed. Like we weren't top of the charts every single time we went out or anything. So I didn't really know how qualifying was going to go. But we made some adjustments, and I picked up like a 10th or so, my best lap time the whole weekend in qualifying, and was able to sit on the pole. I really wasn't expecting that. I mean, I knew I was going to hopefully be like 5th or top 5 or something, you know what I mean, and have a good shot at the race. But because I knew we had a good long run car, and whenever I was able to get the pole, I was kind of surprising. But I mean, like I said, I knew the car was fast, so yep. And then in the race, it was a heck of a race. I don't know. Did you get to watch the whole thing?
I did. I watched every lap of it.
Yeah, there was a ton of restarts, a bunch of cautions.
Yeah.
So those rules were more like limited rules. So
Okay.
I feel like the times are a little bit everybody's times are very close in limited racing. I feel like sometimes, and that track, man, it was just really tight racing. I feel like me and Thomas were doing each other like the whole time, and then whenever Riley would get up there, me and him were doing each other. It was super, super hard racing, but clean racing, and it was honestly one of the most fun races I've probably ever been in behind the driver's seat.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask, because I want to ask from your perspective, because I'm gonna tell you from the TV perspective. It seemed like you and Riley would race fine side by side, but then when you get around him, man, he just drive in on your bumpers. I mean, something serious is what it looked like. But you're cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't no telling if I was checking up a little bit too much or something like that. You know what I mean? But I probably got into him just as much as he got into me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know I got into Thomas a couple times. He got into me a few times. I mean, I wasn't mad at nobody, and I don't think nobody was mad at me. We were just racing like crazy. Like you, on them restarts, they're so important. I mean, y'all see it
Yeah.
in cars tour racing how it gets. I mean, you got to get out front because it's hard to pass.
Yeah, for sure. What'd you think about the track up there? I mean, obviously the second time on it. It looks from TV perspective looks a little rough. I mean, got character, as some people say. Does it feel that way?
You know, it looks like when you're driving on it and in your truck or something. Like we did a lap Thursday or Friday when we got there before everybody was there. We just did a lap in the truck, and I was sitting in the back seat of my dad's truck, and I was bouncing like crazy. And I was like, "Jeez!" I mean, it felt like Hickory's really rough,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This might be worse than Hickory." And but for some reason, when you're in the car there, it really don't feel too rough. Like Hickory, you be bouncing everywhere, but when you're in the car practicing, driving, racing, whatever, it really feels pretty smooth.
No. Okay.
But the track really reminds me in 1 and 2. It almost feels identical to Dillon if Dillon had a little curb. Like, I mean, you arc like crazy. You get down to the bottom like the white line at Dillon, and you just tote the mail. When you coming off the corner, coming at the wall, it looks pretty much identical to Dillon.
Oh, okay.
3 and 4 is a little different.
Wow.
It kind of reminds me more of 3 and 4. Honestly, reminds me of like Carteret. I don't know if you've been there much, but
Yeah.
that it kind of reminds me of there more 3 and 4. But it's a really fun track. I'm definitely growing to like it. I might help a little bit because I was a little pretty good there this time. But,
you know, that normally makes you like one a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like I've been to Hickory one time and I kind of struggled, and I was like, I don't know if I like this place or not.
Dude,
But-
I've never raced at Hickory, but let me tell you, our buddy Derek Griffith was racing up there one time, and we went with him up there, and he won the race. And so we're walking down the front stretch and everything to go take pictures, and we took pictures and went to walk off, and I literally rolled my ankle in a crack on the track. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, man. These racetracks are rough, but they're fun. I like them like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we got to experience some new pavement, like on that Ram show. Like this stuff we got to experience on there, like South Boston. It's so much different. Like you just haul tail in the corner, barely match the brake, turn the wheel, and it turns perfect, and you just slam on the throttle, man. It was so much different than racing at like Anderson or Florence or something like that. You know what I mean? But that was the cool thing about being on there.
Going back to that, before you had went on there, how much had you run a legend car?
I've never raced a legend car. During COVID is the only time I've even driven a legend car. Kendall,
wow.
We were just hanging out, like getting out of the house during COVID. Kendall brought like 2 or 3 legend cars, a couple of late models to Florence one day, and we got pictures of it still. But everybody just kind of took turns driving the legend. Like Austin Hill was driving the legend. I'd get in it, make a couple laps. Casey made a couple laps. I think even Kendall made a couple laps.
Oh,
the boy working on the car made a few laps. Stuff like that. That was the only time I've ever really drove a legend car. But they're fun. I don't really necessarily like watching them race that much.
No, but they're fun
being
to
behind
drive.
the wheel. Yeah, being behind the wheel. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, they're one of them, they're a handful, but they're fun to drive. It's just, I don't know. It feels like you can do a lot with the throttle and just send it.
It was funny to me. It's like these things are kind of hard. Like they're harder to drive than a limited or something like that. And that's what kids start out racing after Bendos. You know what I mean? They go right into that.
And that's what I've told all these track owners and promoters and stuff. I'm like, look, y'all always give them the second round of practice as they're qualifying. They need more practice than anybody out there.
Yeah. Nah, they're tough, man. They're tough to even get going.
Oh, yeah. I sit there and laugh in the pits all the time. Everybody they will not give it gas. I'm like, just stand in the gas and dump that clutch. It'll go.
Yeah. Nah, the clutch was a learning curve to me. They didn't show none of that on the show. Everybody stalled out a few times trying to pull out on the track.
that Carson Ferguson kid, he knows how to drive one.
Oh yeah, he did. They let us know that quick. He said something about the dirt champion, road course champion, and the asphalt world champion in the same year or something.
All in the same year. Yeah.
All in the same year. Like, dang.
Yeah.
It's like this.
We got to race against guy in the competition.
This is an unfair advantage. Oh, well, cool, man. Cool.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome. All right, so the race there Saturday night at Anderson, man. I told I tell a lot of people all the time, and I don't know, and I wondered this from you. Is it you, or is it typically the way y'all got it set up? I always see you as a second half driver. It's like halfway a race. Obviously, there was a bunch of caution stuff the other night, and it was just like y'all couldn't go 5 laps without somebody wrecking and tearing everything up. But once it got going, right at halfway, I said, I told somebody to watch Cody. All of a sudden, about halfway, he's going to take off, and you did. And you did. Is that a normal thing for you? Is it you? Is it set up, or is it just how it seems to work out?
You know, a lot of times I just tell you a straight setup, but you got to be able to save tires driving too. You know what I mean? You can't just drive way up the track, coming off the corner, and buzz your tires all the time. You know what I mean? You got to be able to keep it up under you, but it's definitely set up too. I mean, I've had my fair share of ill handling race cars after a few laps. I mean, at one point a few years ago, I'm like, do I even know how to save tires? You know what I mean? So it's definitely you gotta have a good handling race car to do anything. You know what I mean? For sure. So I'm gonna say the race car.
There, okay.
Yeah, but you gotta be smart driving too.
I think there's some driver there for sure.
I appreciate it.
Oh, cool, man. All right, what? Yes, sir, Jason.
Cody, the closer. There you go, baby. Let's go.
There he is, Cody, the closer.
The closer.
Yes, sir.
I think that's something we need to come back with, Cody. I've been saying it for a couple of years now. We need to come back with driver nicknames.
Oh, yeah.
That was so much.
I don't think I've ever had a nickname, so.
I know.
I'm good with that.
Well, the closer. There you go.
They gave me a nickname on the Ram show. They called me Cody Gray because I had a gray ring. Yeah. They couldn't tell me and Casey apart. So that's the closest thing I've had to a real nickname.
I just tell them I'm hoping they're wearing their race suit so I can look at their belt and see which one it says.
Yeah.
Y'all kill everybody out there. No, just kidding. Oh, cool, man. All right, so
that's awesome.
So we headed to Florence this weekend. What's the plan?
I don't know what the plan is yet. We'll probably we're talking about maybe going to the IHRA race. We want to support that series because you know what I mean. They're doing a lot of things for the racer, and I kind of want to support them. Yeah. I don't know if I'll make that or go to Florence. We still got to decide.
I got you.
There ain't no telling yet.
Well, there's a couple cars sitting there now, so you can set up one. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
Lil Ricky's been doing. I mean, man, what was that down in Georgia there? Man, he
Cordell.
Cordell. Yeah, he was doing good, man, and got caught up in that junk right at the end. Yeah. I was hoping to see him do good. What's he had to say about it to you?
He loves it. He's going. I'm pretty sure he'd be going there this weekend or whatever. He likes to pay out. He likes going to the different racetracks, the rules, tech, all that. He likes it. And my dad really wants to support him because of the money side of it and stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because they think they pay you like for a regular race, it's like $17.50 to start. I mean, that's a pretty good little check. You know what I mean? Just to start the race.
Yeah, and they're not killing everybody on tires either. You ain't buying 5 sets of tires at it either. So
yep,
that's always
so good. We got set up to be able to race it. So we'll see if we might not go there. We might just make the Anderson one in a few weeks or something. But we want to support them. But also, you got to support the home track because if you don't, it might not be there for long. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. So no matter where your home track is, somebody get out there and support it for sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, cool, man. Well, congratulations again. And let everybody know who all you got to thank helping y'all out on these cars this year.
Oh, yeah. Most importantly, I got to thank my Uncle Bobby Jr. for all he does for me. Without him, I definitely wouldn't be in these fast pink 13 cars. Yeah, Chad Bryant racing this weekend with that car. It was a great car. He always brings a fast car to the racetrack, so I can't thank him enough for getting me set up good and good on that long run. But my dad, my brother, my wife, both my kids for letting me be away for a few days, you know what I mean, going to these racetracks. And they like to say I race every weekend, even though it ain't every weekend, you know. But gotta thank them. Gotta thank them for allow me to do it. My family, I got a bunch of family that supports me. My grandma, my aunt and uncles, cousins. My cousin comes and videos all the races for me so I can watch them back
Oh wow.
and study them and see what I'm doing wrong and stuff. So it's a big family thing for us, and it's a lot of fun. And
That's
I,
awesome.
I thank them for everything they do for me.
That is awesome, man. That's awesome. What car's sitting behind you there? That's what I want to know.
That's one of the new cars we got. We got it from Dusty Garris.
Okay.
So that's a Pro Late model. So we, like I said, we trying to venture the IHRA rules a little bit. Maybe run a Cars Tour Pro Late model race, and we got to get it set up and get a motor for it and stuff. And maybe we'll be able to race some Pro Late models.
Nice. I like it.
All right.
Now we can race.
There you go.
Limited, late model, super truck, pro late model.
He gonna come and take up half the front stretch, whatever he's going.
And we got some go karts back there too.
So we got some go karts back here. That's just what you need.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
we don't sell nothing. I got me and my dad. My dad doesn't sell a thing, so we got everything we've ever raced and had all still here.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, cool,
Pretty
man. Well, we appreciate you jumping on with us for sure, and congratulations again. And wherever you end up at this weekend, go get them.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. Bye.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
The closer.
The closer, Cody Kelly. Appreciate him jumping on here this week. Like I said, I think between him and Casey, I think they running probably a close race of who's been a guest on Chicken Bone Alley the most.
Wow.
I mean, it helps. They're right down the road. They're our hometown guys, so we like them a lot. We like to see them do well.
Where's IHRA racing this weekend? Where they at?
This weekend, they are in. I should have asked Cody right there. They are in. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They are.
I started to. I was like, man, shoot, y'all having a good.
Newport.
Pretty cool.
Newport.
Okay.
Newport.
Okay.
So
Alright.
that'll be a good one to check out this weekend. I will say is they make it easy to watch. All their races are on YouTube, so they make it real easy to watch. So
How about that? Yeah.
but yeah, that'll be a good race to check out. I'm growing to like that series a good bit. I like their rules package. It has helped the guys who don't have the hundreds and thousands of dollars to go race a late model. It's let them guys just the rules, because there's some guys there that have big money stuff, but the rules package kind of it very well limits them to what all they can do. They can't get crazy on shocks because they got a mandated shock. So can't get crazy on that. The ride heights are awesome. I like the way they run that series so far. It seems like a working man series, but with a good payout. So it's good stuff. Good stuff.
I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
You keep freezing up over there. You just look like you're staring at me for a long time. Yeah.
I'm freezing up. Why am I freezing up?
I don't know why you're freezing up, but you're freezing up. But I mean, I hear you. It's just you don't move very much.
Wow. Okay.
So is what it is.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, faux show. All right, so I guess we can talk about that a little bit. Marty Ward Memorial there, Anderson Motor Speedway this past weekend. Like I said, Cody Kelly took home the big money in late model stocks there, or late model. They got a little, like he said, a little bit different rule, but it's pretty much late model stock, somewhere between late model stock and a limited late model. So fun stuff there. They have a bunch of classes up there, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and like Steve was on here last week talking about Anderson and the attendance up there. Dude, that place was packed out. Packed. I mean, it was good show. I mean, they got trackside parking up there on the hill that you can pull the pickup truck up there and park and sit on the back of it and grill out or whatever you want to do. So that's cool. I like the track. I liked all they were doing around, they kept the Marty Ward family involved there since it was the memorial race, and they made it a big deal, and so it was cool to watch. Very cool race to watch, and they had they got the classes they run. That their Charger class is not a typical Charger class. It's more like a Super Street class, I guess you would call it. What we would call it down here, but they call it their Chargers. And dude, I'm gonna tell you, they was getting at it. But they also have a Young Guns class that's like 4 cylinders, but it's like kids racing them, and they had a good race in it. So a little bit of everything up there. All that fun stuff. While we're talking
Legend cars.
yeah, they had Legends. I don't think I watched the Legends. I watched all the late model race, but I don't think I watched the Legend cars. Darn. But I will say, I guess since we're on the asphalt side of things, we'll go ahead and talk about some NASCAR action, I guess, a little bit. I didn't really get to see much of anything as far as that goes. Corey Heim did win the truck race. And he kind of threw a tough move there on our boy Honeycutt, Caden Honeycutt. Honeycutt wasn't very happy about it, and I don't necessarily.
I wasn't either.
No, but then Heim and their teammates when it comes to that, so they're teammates, and Heim just says, "I think he needs to grow thicker skin." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Okay,
all right." That's the way you feel about it.
All right.
I mean, now, dude, I may make a few people mad with this, but I'm not. This means zero disrespect. I believe if Corey Heim would have ran longer in the truck series, which nobody's ever going to do anymore. I mean, you're only going to run a year. If you're as fast as he is, you're going to run a year, maybe 2. And you're going to move on and can only run limited races after that. Get it, 100%. But I'm going to tell you, I believe if Corey Heim just stayed in the truck series or was able to run truck series along with everything else, he'd be putting up Kyle Busch numbers.
Agreed.
That dude is good.
Isn't this his, did he tie somebody or something? This is 22nd different track he's won at. I mean, this
It's
look how
22nd
young
different
he
track.
is, Dave.
He set the record last year for the amount of wins in one season. Beat Kyle Busch for that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like, man, he would just keep on rolling if you let him. But he's going to be, as they announced, he will be moving up to the 35 car, I think it is. I think they said he's moving to 35 for 2311 next year. I will say it come out, well, it was already out. I think they just emphasized it a little more. After Denny Hamlin even won this week, he pretty much confirmed 2027 will be his final year of full-time racing, at least.
Heard that. Heard that.
And you know what? I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. Man, I'm going to tell you, if it were me, and as good as he's running this year, if nothing changes, nothing goes crazy, and yes, somebody can come on at the end of the year for sure. That can happen. I mean, we've seen it many times. But if nothing changes, nothing goes crazy, I believe it's going to come down between Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick for a championship.
I can see that. 2 Toyotas. I can see that.
It's going to be a Toyota. If it's not a Toyota this year, it's because something crazy happened. Toyotas are just, they got the edge on everybody right now. And I just don't know that.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. I don't know that anybody's going to be able to catch them enough. You may catch them and be running with them, but I don't think you're going to surpass them this year. I think the Chevrolets are the closest. But but I don't think they're going to surpass them this year per se.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
No. I guess we got to talk about the Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell wreck.
Woo!
Man, that is one of, and I got reminded today of another wreck that looked just as bad. And man, thank God, Christopher Bell was able to get out the car. Thank God Chase Elliott was able. David Ruderman, Bill Lester in the trucks at Texas, and I cannot remember what year, but I saw it. It was probably just as hard of a wreck in the trucks, if harder. And I was like, man, that was crazy.
Ruderman and Bill Lester.
Yep, you have to look it up. It was a tough wreck there.
Okay.
It was bad enough that Ruderman come all the way down and hit pit road wall. And I mean, like where the pit crews were at Texas. He bounced off that wall so hard and just shot straight to the inside. But anyway, fortunately, like I said, Christopher Bell was able to get out of that car. That tells you so many safety improvements, because I'm going to tell you, years ago, that you would not have walked away from that. Not walked away.
Nope.
They might have drug you out of it, but you wouldn't have walked away from it. Now,
no, you wouldn't have.
Joe Gibbs did confirm a little while ago, I saw, he didn't say what, but he did say he has some wrist and ankle injuries. They showed him walking off the plane or onto the plane or something. He had his arm, looked like a temporary cast on his left arm, I believe it was. But he was walking to it, so whether that be whatever on his ankle, that don't look. At least he can walk. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you,
no doubt,
he is probably hurting today.
Chase too, for that matter.
Yeah, Chase took a hard lick too, and Chase took full blame for it. But man, I'm like, I don't know how you can take blame for it, man. That happened so fast, and that car just all of a sudden snapped. Oh yeah, that's all it was. Air snapped him loose because Bill was above him, like it was, and it just all of a sudden snapped and went quick. So, I don't know. Tied the record, set the record for the amount of cautions at Michigan with 11 cautions. Hocevar got, boy, it's a bad day. I say bad day. I don't know. Hocevar got a firm talking to by Bubba Wallace on the pit road wall after the race. So I was like, woo. And I don't disagree with what Bubba told him, because Bubba kind of said what he told him. I don't disagree with him. He just pretty much told him, he's like, dude, you're not making friends out there. He's like, I promise you, if you just race your car, the finishes will come. He said, you don't have to beat everybody to just take everybody out to get these spots.
Did somebody miss a shift on that restart?
No. Hocevar was just in his bumper.
That was all Hocevar?
He just had his tires off the ground.
Okay. So nobody missed a shift.
They didn't. Nobody said anybody missed a shift.
Okay. Wow. That was pretty bad.
Yeah. And I get it. You're trying to go. You got to get all you can on these restarts. I understand it. It's just, I don't know. This is where it's a tough thing, because I think the same stuff kind of happened to Ross Chastain a few years back. I don't want him to talk to him too much, and all of a sudden he just chills out so much that it's not fun to watch anymore. We need some excitement. We need that guy.
Yes, absolutely. We need that guy. Like Austin Dillon said in his interview, I'm not going to talk to him. I ain't got nothing to say to him.
Hey, good. Glad you don't.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad you don't. Go out there and take it out on. I mean, yeah, we don't need to be tearing up a pile of race cars, but hey, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, because this is my thing about it. As a racer, and having my own stuff out here that I got to come out of pocket to fix and stuff like that. Do I want somebody beating on my stuff? Heck no. Am I going to beat on somebody? Heck no. It's like I saw a clip from Bowman Gray the other night, and dude, just his car wasn't even tore up, but he runs up there under caution, takes dude out under caution, and just tears the entire nose off, busts a radiator in his car. And I'm like, you went from maybe spending a couple $100 or straightening a bumper bar back out because that's all that was messed up. Now it's gonna cost you $1,000 or more to put that car back together over nothing. So, as a racer,
I don't get that.
Now,
I don't get it.
as a racer, I don't want to do that. As a fan, watching somebody else race, watching Carson Hocevar race, watching Carson Hocevar try to come through a field, say at Bristol, and using the bumper, I want to see it. I'm there for it. That was like me and somebody was talking today. Let's use the Dream, for example. Mason Ziegler flips down the front straightaway, just a rough wreck that we were all glad to see him hop out of it too, because that car just hit hard when it landed at the end there. I mean, did we want to see Mason Ziegler wreck? No, we don't want to see Mason Ziegler wreck. Does it build the excitement of Eldora and the Dream? Yes, it does. That is going to be on a highlight reel for Eldora next year when they're doing the highlight clips and stuff, selling tickets. Guess what? Mason Ziegler flipping down the front straightaway is going to be on the highlights because it's exciting. Am I glad he got out of it? Yes. Do I hate that it's going to cost them guys a pile of money? Chassis probably done. I mean, it killed that car. There's nothing good left on it. Yeah. Maybe the motor is the only thing you could pull out of it. I hate that for those guys. But as the average fan sitting there that does not see that, doesn't know what them things cost, they don't care. They saw something exciting. So it's tough. And this is where we need tracks to pay more because we got to put this stuff back together to have all this excitement.
Yeah. And there's no trophies in a B main either, Dave.
Nope. Sure ain't. So I don't know. It's so anyway, back to Hocevar there. I get what they're saying. Do I want him to chill completely out? No. Do I want him to be scared to use his bumper? No. I want him to use it whenever he can. Do I want him taking half the field out on the restart? I don't want that either.
Yeah.
So
this whole Bowman Gray thing, I just don't get it.
I don't understand it.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't understand it, but they pack the place every week. I mean, they have more fans that are
every week.
I'll put it this way, and I don't think nobody wants to talk about it sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you, I believe some weeks that Bowman Gray probably rivals some truck races of fan attendance.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Unless ARCA is with somebody else that they get a free ticket with, I promise you they're pulling in more fans in the stands than ARCA race is.
Okay, I'll go along with that. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you couldn't say that 10 years ago.
No.
ARCA was ARCA 10 years ago, buddy.
ARCA was they were fast. They were faster than Cup. They were... they're still faster in Cup sometimes, but they don't really promote that too much.
but the roster, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. But when you had the Frank Kimmels and stuff like that in it, man, that was some good racing there.
Yes, it was.
Frank,
absolutely,
and then
absolutely.
Frank would come down and run he would always come run the New Year's Bash over at Dillon in street stock, and He was fun to watch over there too.
Frank Kimmel?
Oh yeah, you know he had his own street stock series for a while. The Frank Kimmel Street Stock Series. They ran on Rockingham and stuff, and they they tore up so many cars there one year. They had to quit because they were flipping cars down the back stretch, and it was awful.
Huh?
Yeah, look it up. Look, they ran on Bristol. They ran Rockingham. They ran, I want to say they ran Kansas or something like that. It was a big 1.5-mile track. They put street stocks on one time. They had a big old.
Google this up at the show.
But they had a big old. You remember the blade that Cup ran at Talladega in a few years, or Talladega and Daytona? The blade on top of the car.
Yeah.
They had that on those cars. It said
That
it was
was
like
him?
a foot tall on the Frank Kimmel Street Stock Series.
Oh my Dave, I got to Google this. I did not know. How long was it racing? How long was it?
It's been a while now. It's been probably 10, 15 years now since it's been gone.
Did not know this. How long were they an organization? A series.
Don't make me lie, because I don't remember, quite honestly.
I did not know this.
But yeah, Frank and his son, or Frank and Will Kimmel. Will's still running ARCA. Will would come run it a lot of times, and it was cool when they would come down and run it. But anyway,
I did not know that. Mind blowing there. I did not know this.
a little bit more asphalt news. I guess Dillon Motor Speedway ran this past weekend. Little Ricky Locklear won the Charger race. I do know that. Archie Adams Jr. won the late models. Kevin Jackson won 4 cylinders. I got to give a shout out to our buddy Barry Martin. He won the master class of the legend cars. I hope he made Mr. Dennis carry his trophy all the way home. While they sat in the passenger seat beside him, made him sit there and hold his trophy. I hope he did. I'm trying to remember what else there was. I can't remember right off. That's just what on top of my head. So congratulations to all them guys. They didn't have trucks over there this week. Didn't have. It was kind of a light week over there for some reason. I'm gonna tell you, I think we're getting that time of year. I hope everybody has good turnouts for sure. But man, I'm gonna tell you, racing in the South this time of year is tough. I ain't even gonna lie. It's hot. It's hot. I'm still on the bandwagon of let's take from Memorial Day to Labor Day off.
Hey,
If you want to have a big race somewhere once, maybe a big one, okay, whatever. But we can race all winter long. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. Not whatsoever. Take a couple weeks off there at Christmas and just race all winter long. Then from Memorial Day to Labor Day, let's take off. I'm still good with that.
I am too. You ain't get the arguments here, buddy Rose. I promise you.
We will run the hockey.
Go to the Sizzler, the hottest everything. Yeah. We're still playing hockey in June. Come on, man.
Dude, I know.
The hottest I've ever been at a racetrack, I believe, had to be the Sizzler at Charlotte.
That was hot. It was hot, and I was so covered in dirt that day. So covered in dust and dirt.
It sticks to you, Dave. Sticks to you.
Dude, it was bad.
And that's that orange clay too, man. Oh my God.
Bad that day. I was over there with Earl and Derek Ramey. And man, it was so hot.
I was sweating those big bullets, man. Those big beads. I mean, I'll never forget that. Oh, orange sweat.
I'm gonna tell you, that was a hot day that day. You know that guy that promoted that race? Never promoted another race after that. We had him on the show, and I know there was probably some payout issues there. They didn't raise as much money as they thought they were going to raise. I don't know. I never asked. Don't have a clue. You probably know way more than I do, but he never promoted another race.
Well, he's running a track now, though.
Is he running a track? I didn't know he was running one.
We talk about the same person. We talking about the same person?
I don't know. Yeah, I had to look back. I can't even remember his name. He was on the show years
Is
ago.
his first name? Is his first name same as mine?
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. I do not remember. I will literally have to look back because I do not remember. Flat out.
Okay.
I'll look back. I'll tell you.
Maybe. Well, I'm kind of curious about that. Was it him or Barry Braun? Which one was it?
No, it wasn't Barry. This guy owns the guy that promoted. He and I think they still got it. There's a he's got a company too, a media company. It was called Grassroots Media, and they were doing mainly like high school football and basketball and stuff like that. And he decided he wanted to try to promote a race.
I don't know who that is. That's somebody else. I ain't got a clue who that is.
I don't either. I have to look it up. Maybe somebody remembers. Anybody remember on there? I don't know.
I'd love to know. But please tell me. I'm curious about this.
I have to look it up after we get done. I'll shoot it to you because I know I know where it is on here. Speaking of though, and that just reminded me. Just let everybody know if y'all don't keep up with it. I number every episode on our. No, well, you don't always see the number on the social media stuff, but if you ever actually look up our episodes on Spotify or Apple or any of those streaming services, they're always numbered. This is episode number 275.
Wow, look at you, bro.
Yeah. Which means we'll be hitting 300 next year.
Okay, 275. And how long?
Since
when did you start
2020,
this?
February or Daytona weekend of or not Daytona weekend. Was it Daytona? Yeah, it was Daytona week. Speed Weeks 2020. Yeah. Been a few.
So you average about 47 episodes a year.
Yes.
Wow. Look at you, Dave. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Chicken Bone Alley, shout out. Let's go, baby.
We I think the first year or two, I don't think we took a week off. Last couple of years I've been like, all right, and then work stuff has made me take a couple weeks off. But it's been a long time. I'm looking for that milestone 300, but let me tell you what I'm actually looking forward to, and it's going to take a while to get it. I want to get to 365. That way I can say there's a Chicken Bone Alley episode for every day of the year.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The very first episode I ever listened to you was with you had Jeff Smith on, and it had to be how long were you on when you doing this when you had Jeff Smith on? Jeez. And I know I'm going back. I was at the car lot then. I was living in Hartsville, so that I'm going back 2020 or 2021, I guess.
I remember when I had Jeff. I'm trying to remember what year it was. I was actually, and I can tell you the race after that I got him. I was at was it an Ultimate race or was it Carolina Clash? Or who was it? Anyway, they were at I can tell you when it was. When did Fergie and them his crew and Mark Richards kind of get into it?
Volusia?
No, it wasn't Volusia. It was somewhere else. I want to say it was Portsmouth.
It wasn't Volusia?
Oh, I thought it was Portsmouth.
It was Portsmouth. I will say that was some at the Scale House. I forgot what the heck. I forgot what happened. Was at the Scale House.
It was Tadpole and Mark got into it about something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was either. It was at the scales. What was that about? I would say that was 2021 or 2022.
Okay. Well, when that happened, I would happen to be at Lakeview with Willie Milliken. Jeff Smith was racing, and Michael Brown was racing over there because I was standing with Michael Brown when all that happened, and he was telling me about it. So whenever that was
Fergie and Mark Richards.
Yeah.
That was 2021 or 2020 or 2021. I don't think it was 20. I think it was before that. I think about 2020 or 2021. And it was at the Scale House. I forgot what happened.
I don't remember what happened either. But anyway, Mark ended up inviting, because I know they went for a test at Charlotte after that, and Mark ended up inviting Chris. It was apparently a big misunderstanding.
I remember that. That was when they had that rocket in the Longhorn test every year before the finals. Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that too. Yeah.
But anyway, Jeff won that night at Lakeview. And
okay.
And he was parked right next to Willie. So when he come rolling the car back, he about fell out on the tail of the trailer because for some reason it was not cold down there that night at all. 'Cause I remember it was humid as I don't know what, and he was just pouring sweat, and he just sat down on the tail of the trailer. He's like, "I'm tired." I went to walk over. He just went to stand up. I'm like, no, stay down. We're good. I'll sit beside you.
Wow.
So,
and that's when you had Jeff on after that race.
Yep. So, yeah.
That was a very first episode I listened with you. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, the very first week we had a pre-episode. Technically, if you count that, this is 266 or 276, but I don't count that one. We had one kind of just saying that we were coming out and what we would be doing and stuff like that. I had in the very first episode, I had interviews from Ricky Weiss. I had interviews from Chris Madden. I'm trying to remember who else. Noah Gregson on the very first episode. None of them were scheduled. They were all impromptu. I happened to just see Noah Gregson on the pier down in Daytona and just talk to him. He just happened to be there. Yep. But we went to Volusia, and I'm trying to remember. Ricky run up front because I interviewed him over there when they were checking Droop. And I can't remember where he finished. But anyway.
Oh, I couldn't. No. Couldn't tell you. What night? What night?
That had to be, yeah, I know, right? I can't remember. That had to be.
Yeah. What night was that, Dave?
Crap if I remember. I don't know.
Night 5, night 4,
night 17 down there. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I remember Smile telling me one time, man. He said, "Man, you go to Hell Tour, you go down to the Volusia, you forget what day it is. You don't even know. You don't even know what day it is."
No, it's just wake up and do it again.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's our asphalt segment, I guess. Let's go have a word from our sponsors here real quick. And we're gonna get back in. We got the dream to talk about. We got some fun stuff to talk about from there, and we're gonna have a little bit of debate on something. Jason don't even know yet, so we're gonna have a little debate on something. We're gonna do it.
Okay. All right, I'm ready, baby. Come on, let's go.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Rev up your engines with fabrication header tone exhaust, the ultimate powerhouse in motorsports performance. From the dirt tracks to the high banks of Bristol, ProFab is the go-to experts for custom racing, exhaust systems, and headers. Whether you're dominating in dirt late models, UMP modifieds, or midget racing, our precision TIG welded headers are built to your exact specs. ProFab collaborates with top engine builders to optimize dyno results, ensuring maximum power, perfect chassis fit, and unbeatable repeatability. Proudly supplying NASCAR, IndyCar, IMSA, and late model teams, ProFab's lightweight titanium and stainless options shave those much needed tenths off your lap times. With state-of-the-art tech and components like anti-reversion mufflers and custom collectors, ProFab delivers the edge you need to cross the finish line first. Choose ProFabrication headers and exhaust. Quality that wins. Visit profabrication.com. Chicken Bone Alley is brought to you by SRI Performance. They are your one-stop shop for all things racing. Do you need performance parts? Look no further. They offer a wide range of high-performance parts for various types of racing, including stock car racing, dirt racing, and more. SRI Performance also has the most knowledgeable employees in the industry. If you're looking for that hard-to-find part, they've got it. And if you're wondering how to make it work on your car, they know it. Check them out online at www.sriperformance.com. And when you do, don't forget to use the promo code CBONE10. That's C as in chicken, BONE10, and get 10% off at checkout. Tired of leaving performance on the table? Ready to dominate the track? For decades, Earl Ramey Racing Engines has been the secret weapon of champions. We don't just build engines. We craft precision, engineered powerhouses designed for one thing: victory. From meticulous machining to expert assembly, every Earl Ramey engine is built with uncompromising quality and a passion for speed. We understand the demands of racing, and we deliver the reliability and raw power you need to cross the finish line first. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt or conquering the dirt, Earl Ramey Racing Engines provides the competitive edge you've been searching for. Don't just race, conquer. Contact Earl Ramey Racing Engines today and let us build your winning machine. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum is a full-line steel service center stocking thousands of sizes, shapes, grades, and types of metals and plastic. If you need it, they have it. And if not, they work fast to find what you need and get it to you. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum also has the ability to cut orders to your specifications as requested. Their dedicated team not only brings many years of experience to the table, but they are always ready and willing to lend a hand with anything you may need. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Your material needs are covered here.
Late models and beer is why I'm here. There you go. Famous words from Racing Jason. Also, ladies and gentlemen, want to thank our good friends from Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. Y'all go check out Dixie Made if you're in the area. Coming here going through Florence to the beach, all that fun stuff you do during the summertime. Go check out our good friends right here at Dixie Made in Florence, South Carolina over here. Also, MPM Marketing, www.marketwithmpm.com. If you're in this game of racing there and you're wanting to get ahead in it and know the people that you need to know in it and all those other good things, all the digital side of it, media side of it, go check out Tanya over at MPM Marketing, www.marketwithmpm.com, and they will set you out in the right place, in the right direction. So go check them out for sure. I just had to. I just thought about it. I just had to pull up shootout tonight going on at Charlotte. Gideon Sousley, our ProFab driver in the Legend car, is he's just running in it right now. Actually, they got all the. I just saw his name, but now they got all the timing messed up. So who knows where he is? And the caution just came out. It's not him that spun out. Yes, sir. Are you watching
All right.
Are you watching
I
the
just turned it
shootout as
on.
well?
Yep.
All right.
Just turn it on.
All right. So we just said that we were going to have a little debate. I don't know if it's going to be a debate, really. It may not be a debate. It's just your thoughts more than anything, and because I don't really know what I would do. But I saw some stuff going around asking, does the format for the Dream or the World, or we'll say Dream because we had Dream this past weekend, does the format need to change? What's your thoughts?
If you're gonna change it, what are you gonna change it to?
My biggest thing, I don't necessarily dislike the racing format so much. The one thing I don't like is the qualifying format. That track, because they do, and we've talked about it. We talked about how every track in Ohio, they have to put a ton of water on because they will get dusty and they'll slick off or whatever else they're going to do. And Eldora does it too. But when you got, how many cars they end up having? 80-some cars?
84.
84. So we had 2 groups of qualifying. I promise you, over 42 cars from number 1 to number 42, that track changed a lot. A lot. And unfortunately, I know racing, we're not, it ain't all about being fair and it's just look at the draw sometime. But man, I really think we could break that up into 4 groups, personally.
4 groups, 20 in each group.
Yep.
Well, Dave, the track will still go through. Somebody just got spun out. Ooh, got hit too. Dave, if you split it into 4 groups, the track is still going to change. It's still going to blow off.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but you're not going to have to differentiate from time from number 1 to number 40. That is the biggest thing. That track's juiced up at the first qualifying. We know that.
Yes.
If you go out in that first group, granted, they're not going out one car at a time, but if you go out in that first, which actually makes it even more, you go out in that first group, your times are going to be faster than the last, I say first group, the first grouping of cars in said first group, Group A, first grouping of cars in Group A. If you go out as the first grouping of cars, oh God, went from the infield out.
Yeah.
If you go from the first grouping of cars to the last grouping of cars, there's a big time difference. Big time difference.
Okay. I'll give you a good example, Dave. 74 took time at Flow Night, the first night, Wednesday night. Dan Ebert was the last one to go out in Group A, last one to go out in Group A and set overall fast time.
Okay.
So I get what you're saying. It's still going to blow off though. If you have say 5 or 6 groups, Dave, it's still going to blow off and rubber up or slick off or whatever.
For sure, it is going to do that. But I feel like it's going to seed your heat races a little better, a little more even.
Let me ask you this. Please tell me no. Please tell me you're going to say no. Do we keep the format we have now with prelim main events, or we go back to passing points? If you say passing point, Dave.
I'm not a passing points fan. I'm not a passing points fan.
I still, to this day, I love to know how many people out there actually understand this. I ain't got a clue about it.
Well, that's the thing is Corbin Cannon's leading this race. That's our one of our Florence drivers there.
Okay, well, I'm glad I have. I got 16 cars on track.
No names.
I don't have one name.
I know I
have
don't
one
either,
name.
but I just know the car.
I have. I have no names.
Oh! He missed that turn. I don't. I like passing points in the Chili Bowl. Just because there's so many cars. I don't think we need them for Eldora. Could you? I don't know. The only other way you would do it be have less cars per heat. And that would, I guess, maybe even some things out. But I don't dislike the way it is as far as the racing layout. I don't dislike that. I'm fine with that. I think they need to put a 1 back on, or a 0 and a 1 and a 2 back on that wheel.
Yeah. Agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what killed.
I don't dislike an invert. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike an invert. But why are we basically handicapping guys for doing their job?
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Like take for instance Sam Seawright.
Yeah. So
I agree with that. Put a 0 at least back on the doggone wheel, bro.
a 0, a 1, a 2. It starts at 3 now.
Yeah, starts at 3.
Ain't no but 3, 4, and 5 on there. I don't know.
I agree with that.
I get it, trying to make it exciting, but I don't think that's a race that you need to try to make exciting. That race.
If you're not the World of Outlaws, if you're not the World of Outlaws, you can have a mandated redraw. Put a 0 on the wheel.
Yep. Yeah. And I get that is solely for trying to make up that. And that's really what it's for. I mean, yes, it's for excitement purposes, but it's really that is trying to make up that difference in hot laps or qualifying. That could, help them guys that I get that, but I just don't think you need it for that race.
I agree with that too. At least put a 0 back on. If you're not going to do a full redraw with the World of Outlaws, put the 0 back on the freaking wheel. You need to give these guys an opportunity at least to have no shuffle.
Yep. I agree with that. 100%. I agree with that. That's I don't know. What do you think about the? I said I don't think there really needs to be a whole lot of changes to the actual racing format. But what do you think about the racing format? Do you like it? Do you think something needs changed? What do you think?
I would keep it. Please, no. As long as we don't have passing points, double heat races, I'm good. I am good. And besides, you give these guys a chance to make some money because you might not make the show this weekend. So at least some guys get some doggone start money. So keep the format the way it is.
You know what I would like to see, especially in these big races when there's so many cars there like that. And
come on, what you got?
Probably you probably thinking the same thing I am. Give me a non-qualifiers race.
Amen. That's where I was going to go next. Amen. And had that Saturday before the main event.
Yep. And offer the winner to get in or whatever.
Yes. And pay the field. Oh, I don't need a total big amount. Give me 10,000 to win, 1,200 to start. I'll be good to go with that. And they got the crowd's big enough to do it too, Dave.
I agree, but you don't need to pay. I've always had an issue with that personally. Do you pay the winner of a non-qualifiers race more than what last place man would make that qualified for the main?
No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, 6,000 to start. Okay, pay 5,000 to win. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with that. Pay 5,000 to win. Okay,
for sure.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with that too. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Well, hey, I tell you what. Let's do like a clash race. How about 4,000 to win? We'll keep it even more level. Let's go 4,000.
I promise you, them boys be happy with it because they don't spend enough money. They take it whatever they can get.
Exactly. Look at Fager's sheet metal. Oh my, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. All right, so give us your breakdown from the dream.
The whole week, or you just want Saturday?
Well, just
it's
whatever,
raining day.
just whatever you feel like is a good highlight for us there. I know you got y'all going to have a lot to talk about this week on Ripping the Lip, and just give us a few highlights there.
Well, let's start off with this, Dave. Tech. You know, a lot of these cars didn't pass tech because of the nose and everything. You see that? So are we finally going to change
I saw there was some
body
issues.
rules?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah,
Give me some
too.
rules. Give me some rules.
Maybe this is the start of something. This could be the start of something.
Good. I don't like for things to be overruled per se, but when they get to a point that things are just getting ridiculously crazy and out of hand, let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in.
Agreed.
I still think, don't get me wrong. Do not take me wrong. Yes, dirt late models dirt super late models are the pinnacle of dirt racing, obviously. I believe that. Now there's some guys.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that, Dave. I disagree with that.
You disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
Then what is the pinnacle of
Yeah.
dirt racing?
Sprint cars.
Sprint cars.
It's sprint cars. Yeah, they're live on FS1, high limit every freaking Monday night, Dave.
Well,
you know what? They might be live tonight, Dave.
They figured out how to pay out. They figured out how to pay out good money.
Well, yes. Okay. Here's somebody told me this about 2 weeks ago. Now, I want your honest opinion about this. I was told this: when somebody thinks of your average fan, you're just your average race fan. When you think of dirt racing, the first thing people think of is sprint cars. Why is that? I could never get a good answer.
I don't think they do. I think it's from where you're from. If somebody's from up north, yes, the first thing they think of sprint cars. Or if they're from
up north, they'd be big block modifieds.
More big block modifieds.
Okay.
There's still more sprint cars up there. I mean, look, you got the whole Pennsylvania posse up there. I mean, so
okay, yeah.
If you're from down south, you think about dirt racing. I think you think of late models. Personally.
Okay.
That's what I always thought of. I think it's more of a regional thing.
You really think so? You think it's more regional?
I don't think the racing is more regional. I just think the thought of what is the pinnacle of the sport is more of a regional thought. You get what I mean? Like, say,
yeah, okay. All right. Let's go back. Here's what I was telling this other person. Let's go back, Dave. Let's go back 15, 20 years ago. TNN, the National Network, every Friday night. What do they have on Friday nights, Dave? Sprint cars. Thursday Night Thunder, ESPN. Not really on dirt, but was the non-wing asphalt sprint car. Sleepy Trip. That's why the Sleepy Trip was a household name with me. Why is that? How come dirt late model racing can't get on the forefront?
They can.
Please answer that.
And I think they're coming to it more and more. I just feel like in the 80s through the 90s, and I think even up into the teens, 2000 teens, really. Yes, it came on more and more and more and more. And yes, there were plenty of bull ring tracks in the Midwest. Do not take me wrong. But full body race cars were taken up in the Southeast by NASCAR. And dirt late models just were not they were a thing because they were a thing here. Florence Motor Speedway started out as a dirt track, and they raced late models. I mean, Lakeview, they raced late models. I mean, that was, but it just was, I still think it was a regional thing, and it was more of a even then, and even now, still, this is where I was getting with that originally. Dirt late models are still more affordable to race than a cup car. Obviously.
Okay.
Anybody,
Okay.
I mean, this is, yes, they're expensive. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. They are expensive. But it's still more of a dirt late model is way cheaper than a NASCAR cup car.
Now you say more expensive. Do you mean like buying off the showroom floor, whatever, or maintaining?
Nowadays, both.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, both.
Okay.
How
much? I'm just curious. I never knew this because with the new car and everything. How much the NAS? I remember back then when Wall Street and all them guys, about 150 grand will get you a cup car. How much the cup car run now?
Denny Hamlin says now to run 2311. I think this is what he said last year. It could be more, could be less now. I don't know, but I think he said right around the $600,000 range to put it completely together. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then they're replacing. That's one. Anywhere from $400,000 to $600,000, depending on your level of, because a motor now is right at 100.
Well, that's still okay. That's still higher than us, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. And now the problem is they got so much carbon fiber components they can't fix anything. It is completely illegal to fix anything. You can't fix a fender. You can't fix a bumper. You can't fix the under tray of that car, that carbon fiber tray. And they say that thing is, I forgot what he said. It's like $10,000-$12,000 just for that one piece. And that's why Denny Hamlin had to start at the back this past week, was because he had a flat tire and it drugged the bottom of the car. So they had to put a new under tray, carbon fiber under tray under, and they made him start at the back after practice.
I was wondering why he went to the back. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, how come the trunk is still sheet metal and stuff? Why is that?
Still more affordable. They just have not. You got a few bodybuilders out there, and they're still making it more affordable than they are, because the cup stuff is all. That was the thing with the cup stuff. It was supposed to be, we're going to single source suppliers. It'll control the cost better. That way they're not competing. Well, now the single source suppliers just went way up in price. So that didn't work.
Wouldn't it be cheaper if you build your own? Say you go in your own. You and somebody else. I don't know, any Petrie. Y'all can go and buy you and build your own upper control arm, and instead of going to this doggone manufacturer.
You need to take a ride up to SRI one day. I know you're not you like watching them. You ain't all into building them and everything, but you need to take a ride up to SRI one day and go look at the A-arm wall. Everybody built A-arms. It's just a little bit different here, a little bit different here, a little bit different here. Well, they don't use them, so what do? They sell them to SRI or co-sign them from or not co-sign them, but consign them.
Like assignment.
Yeah, through SRI. And there's probably literally 1,000 A-arms on the wall up there. And that's the problem. And that's what Richard Childress said. He said that they begged NASCAR to save them from themselves, because if you don't make them get this single source, they're just going to keep on building, thinking they're finding 1,000th of a second out of a A-arm that they done put. One guy has done built 40 of them, and he's had 10 hours a piece in. So, I don't know. I don't think, it's one of them things that's hard to put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah. All right. How much? How much the truck right now?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know.
Would it be? Would it be cheaper than a cup? It's got to be cheaper.
Oh
than a
yes,
cup car, right?
way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Way cheaper. Plus, they're running the Ilmor engine, so like a crate motor type deal. It's way on cheaper. Now the competitive ones are still expensive, but they're getting crazy. Remember the old Twisted Sister cars and stuff that they called, because them things were so twisted up. Somebody had an overhead shot of a truck the other day, and they're getting there. They're learning.
Oh Lord, the run Pittmans of the world now. You going sideways, man. Going sideways. Call up a starting morning. Oh my God, that car was so cheated up, bro.
That's right. And so they're getting there in the truck stuff too.
Wow. Oh God.
And that's where, obviously people are finding stuff on it, but whatever.
Wow. Well, bro.
Chris Ferguson talking about these boys are wild. The lid has been lifted. I ain't lifting no lid. This is common knowledge, Chris. You know that. How much the seat cost me? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
that's what I need to know. How much the seat gonna cost me? That's what I want to know.
Ooh, I'll say about 1,500. That's what I about $1,500.
I need one. I need a good one, Chris.
You need a good Sweet Victory, bro. Hook him up, Chris. Hook him up, bro.
I sat in one up at the show. That thing's comfortable. It would even fit to me, and it was comfortable. I was just
shout out to Chris. Hey, Chris had a good week this week, man.
Chris did have a good weekend, man. I was me and guy was talking about that today. I was proud of you up there, man, in Eldora. God, dog, he talking about $10,999. God, where my discount go?
Wait a minute, is that $10.99?
Maybe so. $10.99.
Okay.
With a 9 cents. So $11. There we go.
As seen on TV with $10.99.
Yeah. Can I get a finance plan on that?
do you do layaways?
Yeah. Oh dang! But no, awesome job up there this past weekend, Chris. That was when you he was Soul Stinger out there, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Man, I want that Stinger in Victory Lane so bad, bro. God, I can taste it.
Me too. Christian said he's got to make a seat with a Busch Light holder and a cigarette holder for you. You're gonna have to make him one, and that's what he's gonna have to do every show
night,
from.
Every show, I was sitting in that thing every show.
Have it zoomed out.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
There we go.
Build me one, Chris.
Oh man. So anyway, all right, hit us with some more highlights, sir.
I'll just go to Saturday night, man. Thank good, like you said earlier, man. Thank goodness Mason Ziegler. I don't think Nick Hoffman intentionally did that to Ziegler.
No.
These guys don't intentionally wreck anybody. Unless you piss them off, and then you'll see some extracurriculars.
Dude, that thing looked
that
like
was just a racing deal.
That thing looked like he was turning hard, and it just wouldn't turn it.
No, and Nick said he was off the gas, man. It was the arrow. The arrow just pushed him in, yeah. But shout out. Okay, let me ask you this: Bobby Pierce, the greatest thing we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, here we go again.
Just saying, bro. Don't have that BPDS, bro. Don't have that.
I don't have
that, bro.
I don't have it. Is he the greatest thing out there right now? 100%. Right now, he is the man. He is. When you go to track, he's there. He's the one you're going to have to beat right now. So I agree with that. I feel like he's got to have about 3 to 5 more of these years in a row for us to say he's just the greatest. Because, dude, I'm going to tell you, man, for many years, Billy Moyer was winning races. It wasn't over a 2-year, 3-year span. It was for many years. For many years, I mean decades, Scott Bloomquist was winning races. And not only that, I mean, yes, okay, we can stop it at that and then go, and that is where we'll stop there, and that's what we say. That is my criteria for greatest drivers. Now, contributions to the sport. I don't think you get any more than Scott Bloomquist had, which also contributed to him being the greatest, in my opinion. Billy Moyer right there too, though. I mean, not taking anything away from him. And don't get me wrong, there's many more that have come along that have been. I think Jonathan Davenport's in that conversation. But I mean, if we're just talking about driver, yes, Bobby is up there. Bobby is one of the best that has ever done it so far, in my opinion. I can't call him the greatest yet. I don't feel like. I feel like he just keep on doing this for another. He's 29 years old. The boy is 29 years old. He's got many days of racing left ahead of him. And I have no reason to think he's going to stop now. I don't believe he's going to stop. I believe he is just going to keep on winning. And in 5 years, when he's won 400 races, I don't think it'll be that many by that time, but I'm just saying. Do we know how many he's at now?
Okay. Career-wise, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't either.
100 and something. Well, he's got what? He just tied Josh or beat Josh Richards for the most wins on the Outlaws. So he's got this got 60 wins on the Outlaws right now. Let's go 60. It might be more than that.
Right.
And that's not including all the crown jewels he's won, Dave. So he's got 2 Globes, 2 Dreams or 3 Dreams.
Yep.
What more? When he gets 4 more Globes, that's when we really put him in the conversation.
I don't think it's just Eldora though. I can't put just. I can't put just Eldora.
Well, he's won everything else.
I don't disagree with that, but that's what I'm saying.
He's got to get.
I don't think it counts. I don't personally think it matters that you won this Dream, you won this many Globes. I don't personally think that matters because somebody can go there, and he's not one of them. I'm not saying this is him. Somebody can go there and be great at that track, but then go to other ones and be mediocre. He's not. He is good everywhere he goes. So I just think it's just a full body of work of what's going to determine. And if he can keep this same pace up for another, like I said, 3 to 5 years, he's going to be in that conversation, in my opinion, for me, to be driver-wise right up there with the best of them to ever do it. Like I said, I think he's the best doing it right now. I do think that.
Okay. I do too. Top of his game. But Nick's having a great year, man. That's all Nick off. He's having a great year too, man. I think it's gonna. I hope it comes down to Charlotte. I swear. Hope it comes down to Charlotte, bro.
Me too.
I really do.
Me too. I hope it does too. We were talking about that a couple days ago. I think I'm gonna try to get up there. Me and some guys I had some buddies. They want to go this year, so I'm like, we're gonna try to make it happen this year.
Come on, baby, let's go. I'd love to get one of those it's all bracelets, you know what I mean? Sorry, excuse me.
We'll see what we can work out. I think I know a guy.
All right. I think I know a guy who knows a guy.
I don't know. So what? Okay, that was my thought on it. What's your thought on it? Obviously, you think he is among the greats now.
Mm-hmm. I sure do. He's been in the game 10 years. Actually, more than 10 years. I think he started with 17. He won his first Globe at 18, Dave. First Globe at 18. So he's been in it 10 years.
God, don't
he's
seem like
won
11
every
years
doggone thing. He's won everything, Dave. North, South. He's got a USA National. He's got a freaking the Deer Creek, whatever the Gopher. He's got to go. Dave, there's nothing this guy ain't won, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And that's
Okay.
including the doggone Wild West Shootout or the Hell Tour or Mars.
Okay.
When he goes to these.
All right. This is where we're gonna set the bar. This is how we're gonna set the bar.
All right.
Before Bobby Pierce, who would you say was the number one greatest driver, dirt late model driver?
Before Bobby Pierce.
Before Bobby Pierce. Well, not even before, but I mean just saying. Before you're saying now, but Bobby Pierce is. Who was before him?
I'll go back 10 years. I'm going back 10 years. Who tore him up 10 years ago? I think it was just such a level playing field back then. You didn't really have that one car.
Well, I'm not saying one car. I'm just saying, would you not agree? Okay. Would we not agree? Can we agree that Scott Bloomquist set the bar and was one of the greatest to do it at all?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So what all you're saying that Bobby Pierce has won, the majority of that, now I'm not going to say every one of them because there's different races now that he's racing, but the majority of that, Scott Bloomquist won too.
Okay, I agree with that too.
Plus another...
At 29 years of age, yes, you were right. Bloomquist was tearing the world apart.
And by the time he was finished, he won another 500.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay.
That is my bar. That is my bar.
Okay.
And yes, I 100% understand that the competition is way different now than it was when Bloomquist was winning a lot of races.
Well, man,
but there were some good ones there too.
Look who Bloomquist had to beat back then. Bob Fry and Bart Hartman and Don O'Neill. I mean, Bab with his prime. These guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Bloomquist, yeah, he beat some of the best too, Jack.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Bobby's not great. I'm not saying he's not, because he is. He is great. Is he the greatest as of now? He's got, and I don't think he'll.
Yes.
I don't think he'll reach 600 wins. I do not think in today's age he will reach 600 wins. He may. He's only 29 years old. He may. If he races till he's 60, he may. Very well may. But it's hard, and we've seen everybody. And even Bloomquist was one. After about 45, it gets hard to win races. So
I think today's age, Dave, you have a better chance of reaching that plateau. I mean, we're racing 3 or 4 times a week now, especially with the Hell Tour kicking
100%.
off this week, tomorrow night, actually.
If he wants to run that many, yeah, he does. He does. So, yes, he can make it, and he can be considered one of the greatest to ever do it.
Let me ask you this. I mean, I'm not going to take Bloomquist and Moyer off of the Mount Rushmore. They are the Mount Rushmore. There's nothing you can do with the Mount Rushmore with those two on there. What does Bobby Pierce have to do to get on that plateau on the Mount Rushmore? What does he have to do? What else does he have to prove?
I don't think he has to prove necessarily anything else other than the longevity of still being competitive. To me, that's what made Bloomquist and Moyer great more than anything. Is not only did they come out and win everything, they done it for decades. And I think that's what that was the greatness to me, is they just come out and done it for decades. Bobby's been doing it for 1 decade. He never really started. I mean, yes, he won a world, but his heyday is the past 2 years, really. Past 3 years. We'll say past 3 years.
3. Yeah.
If he can continue that on for another 10 years, another 15 years, yes, he would definitely be considered in that greatest conversation to me. That is the only thing. Has he won everything? Yes, he is. And I hope he goes way longer. But right now, it's like he's Tim Richmond. He can go out there and win everything. I just hope he keeps on doing it.
Oh, he was great. Man,
Exactly.
I was a big Tim Richmond.
Exactly.
My dad was a big Tim
Okay,
Richmond
exactly. Okay, let's use that for an example. If Tim Richmond, God rest his soul, if that man would have lived for way longer and been in his prime, he's not considered one of NASCAR's greatest.
No, he's not.
Why isn't he?
He should be.
He should be, but why isn't he? Purely because he did not win the amount of races.
Yep, exactly.
And so I think it's
He didn't win. He didn't win no championship, did he?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
No. I'm thinking. No. He got close.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Yeah, came close. Second to Earnhardt twice.
I believe so. So that's my only thing. Is he good? Is he the best thing on the track right now? 100%. 100%. And I think he has all the potential in the world to keep it up. But I do think one thing that's different nowadays is you got like the people like Trey Mills that's coming up a lot younger, and he just turned, I mean, he's 18 now, and yes, that's when Bobby won his first world, wasn't it, at 18, 19, whatever it was.
18.
18, and I'm going to tell you, Trey Mills, if he keeps it up, he could be in that conversation, one to look out for. But I think you got
the real deal, baby.
But I think you got a bunch of younger guys that's actually in the dirt side that's coming and gonna be good.
Buddy.
Yep.
Moran.
I think you even got. I think you might could even see something out of, say, like a Sam Seawright. Not saying he's not there yet. Can he get there though? For sure.
Good car. Got a good car. Good team.
So
good car. Good team.
Luke Morey, yet to see kind of what, I mean, he's having some growing pains right now. But is he bad? Heck no. He's
figured it out, brother. He's figured it out.
He's got all the potential in the world. So I think you're gonna have a bunch
small team like this. So he's very small team he's got, Dave.
Yep. So I think you're gonna have, and I think that's gonna be the tough thing for people like Bobby Pierce is in the next 5 years, you're gonna have guys coming up that are good. And as good as he is and everybody else, I think Longhorn, I think Michael Leach, I'm going to tell you, that's one I really believe. Give him another year or two, they going to figure this thing out.
Oh, they gotta keep Cheeseburger though. You gotta keep Cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They should keep the yoo-hoos in the hauler, Michael Leach. Keep the yoo-hoos in the hauler, bro.
So I don't know. I mean, I just think you're gonna have. That's gonna be a lot of competition for him. I believe. I believe you kind of got the quote unquote changing of the guard right now because you got obviously we know in the past 3 years' time. Bloomquist is gone. You got Davenport's not running a tour now. I mean, we got those it's kind of on the back ends of their careers, and I think I could see a resurgence possibly of Brandon Overton. I also feel like that Rocket One car is coming back strong.
How about just plain? How about just Rocket coming back strong?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, so I don't know. I think you're gonna have a lot to contend with. And yes, there's always been that stuff to contend with. But anyway, we're going long. I don't know. I feel like he'll be there. He'll be there, and I just think I just feel like he got to have more years to prove it.
All right. Okay. I like it. I like it.
What else we got, sir?
Dave, newer isn't always better. Did you know McDowell has a car that's 7 years old?
Yes,
He raced
sir.
7 years old.
Yes, sir. That is still
How-
a Team Zero car.
Original Team
Original
Z. That
Team
thing blew
Zero.
up. It should. Seriously, I'll be honest with you. That car needs to go to the Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame. That
I'ma tell you.
chassis, because that's one of the last ones that came off that jig. That car should go to the Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame.
Is it though? Because 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's they said it was one of the last ones to come
Was
off
it?
the Bloomquist jig, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Yeah.
one of Chris's was.
Oh, hey, might be.
no.
Chris, I'd love to know that. That car needs to go to the Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think he sold that now, didn't he? Yeah.
Sold one of them. I know.
Yeah.
I thought that was Longhorn sold. I thought he still got the Zero.
Might have been. It might have been a horn. Yeah, it might have been that horn.
Yeah.
No, it was the Bloomquist. Because he put a picture of it like 2 years ago, whatever it was, and yeah, he almost
You
cried.
still on
Yeah,
here,
he was
Chris?
ripping the lid talking about
What you got now?
How about Ryan Payne? Ryan Payne drove a car that was built in 2016, Dave.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that is why, that is the exact reasons why I like to see the rules actually being applied. Because that still gives those guys a chance.
What rule are you referring to?
I'm just talking about the body rules and all that stuff. When you pull that in tight, pull those body rules in tight and stuff like that, that still gives those guys a chance. I'm gonna tell you, I told somebody this today. I know I might get some heat from this. Some of these people are gonna say I'm completely wrong. I believe a dirt car. Let's say a dirt late model. No, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying nothing just home built, nothing like that. I believe we'll say 75% of the performance of the car comes from shocks and springs, as opposed to 25% being what manufacturer built that car.
Yeah, okay. I think you hit on something, because the shot game really, Dave, is that's the grease that makes the whole car go around, bro. I think the shot game really is the heart and soul of that race car. Yes,
As long as you ain't got a car,
agree with that.
As long as your car just ain't flexing like crazy, bent just beyond belief. If that rear end is moving as it's supposed to be, those A arms are moving as they're supposed to be. What different? I mean, whatever. Blake talking about bring back T-Rex. Yeah, bring back T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Jeff Gordon car. But it don't know what kind of car it is, but it knows what
Exactly.
it knows what kind of shocks and knows them tires that's on it.
Yep, agreed. You can have a doggone Kryptonite or a Schwartz, as long as you got a good doggone pair of shocks and you got this bump stops, everything set up right, man. That thing it'll hunt, bro. That dog will hunt.
I'm gonna tell you, I really think if I'd love to see. Don't get me wrong, I think Freddie Carpenter's a good driver. Boy, I'd love to see somebody that really knew, that had had been in this game. Let's just use Ricky Thornton Jr. because there was some talk about that where he's obviously giving Freddie Carpenter some sponsorship money for West Virginia. That's awesome. You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Ricky Thornton Jr. and them take a Kryptonite for a couple of weeks and really throw a good setup on it just to see what it would do.
Hey, he drive anything. Don't be surprised if he won't jump into a dog on kryptonite
It
one
wouldn't
night.
surprise
Dave.
me.
He will drive a freaking stock. He will drive anything. He's a racer, bro.
I know.
He's a racer.
Let me tell you who will drive anything. That's Jimmy Owens.
Who's that?
Jimmy Owens.
Jimmy Owens. That's another one. Yes. Yes. He would drive anything.
He was in a Master.
Chris Madden.
Yeah, Chris Madden will too. But he's retired.
So is God Brooks.
Yeah. And Mark Martin.
Hey, Mark, matter of fact, Mark he probably still contemplating whether he's a... Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. You crazy, bro.
So anyway, what else we got? We running long again. Go figure. But
Oh goodness. Okay, I a few quick notes here, Dave. Hartwell Speedway in Georgia is being sold.
is that a good or bad thing?
Portsmouth. Oh, it's a good thing.
Okay.
From what I understand, what somebody told me, this guy from Texas, he's got a pile of money, and Hartwell Speedway is fixing to. I think they're fixing to be on the map, bro. I really do.
Nice.
I think Hartwell probably gonna get some touring races. Watch what I tell you. Hunt the Front will be coming to Hartwell, so everybody in Hartwell area get ready for that.
Nice. All right, Portsmouth, I
Dave-
know where you're going with this.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, the buying port. I heard it was in a flood sale. I'm sorry, I had to
God.
do that, Dave.
Oh God.
Ah.
That was rough.
Boom. Okay. All right. Okay, Dave. Well, what do you think about that, though?
I also saw, did you see what they put out? Was it today? It's not a done deal. It was reported as a done deal, and now it's reported, or Portsmouth Speedway, the owners now come back and said it's not a done deal. They were not planning on putting anything out yet. They hope that everything it is in the works. They hope everything works out, but they said it's not a done deal.
Oof. 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 Okay. Well, you know, the people who are running, what an awesome name. Mudlick Speedway is supposed to be buying Portsmouth.
Yeah,
Mudlick.
but they said that they're going to cut back. If they buy it, they're going to cut back on how many races they run at Mudlick. Be a limited schedule there.
I wouldn't do that. I would focus on Mudlick and then concentrate on Portsmouth. But
Kale lives.
we all know what Portsmouth is. So yeah.
Kale lives literally. I don't know. It's probably 20 minutes down the road from Portsmouth. That's where he lives.
Poor guy. That was a joke. Okay, Dave. Okay, Dave. Love you, Kale. Love you, Kale.
He sent me a picture
Dave
the other
McGowan.
night. He was standing there with
What'd
Trent.
he send?
He was standing there with Trent Ivy in the stands. I said, "Tell him." I said,
What's
"Choo
it-
choo."
What's he know about the head buster, bro? He knows about the head buster.
He be watching him on here every once. When Trent was on here, I need to get Trent back on there.
Yes. We got him on ripping the lip. Yeah, you need to get Trent on here, man.
I get him on. He used to come on here all the time. I caught him one day, just in randomly. He was like washing the car.
Oh, he was outside. We did a live. He was outside of his shop the whole time. We lost him twice. He kept
Don't
getting phone
surprise me.
calls.
That don't surprise me. I still got a table cover that I use for my DJ stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he signed it, but he signed it. So it has been at every wedding I've been to. Big old Trent Ivy signature right over there, and they're like, "What's that? Something spilled." And I'm like,
Wait a
"No,
minute.
it's
You
Trent."
got to you got a sign that night. Cherokee got rained out at the Wings place, didn't you?
Yeah.
You suck. Ah, you suck. I wanted to go to that. You suck.
It was fun. I had to work the next day. I got home at like 4:00 in the morning.
You suck.
It was a good one.
Dave, I got one more for you here. Golden Mountain. I gotta find it here. Hold on. I got to find it here, bro. Oh, here we go. Golden Mountain Speedway. I told you about this about a month or so ago that they were reopening.
Yep.
Well, Dave, at the 4 races in the 2026, they're closing those doors.
They had a great plan.
Yeah, heck, it was so funny. Quote unquote, Deke Walters said, "We believe this is the best decision for our family and the future of our speedway." Huh?
Okay.
What? You spend all this money, and you're gonna close those doors, but
No, apparently they
That's the
didn't
best
spend
thing.
much. Apparently that's what happened. Normally they come out and say all that, and they don't spend much money, which is why nobody comes to it, because it's still a dump. And then nobody comes, and they're like, well, I guess we're shutting the doors. Well, maybe if you would have spent some money in it. I don't know. Just me.
wow. Speaking of which, WVMS is bringing an all-star track prep crew to do the track prep for the World of Outlaws coming up here. They got
we got
two
Mark
guys
Richards,
from
and we got-
February. What's that now?
I said, who we get? Mark Richards and
Dang, he did it. I didn't think about that. That was beautiful, man. That was awesome. And Aaron Wells.
yeah.
No, that was beautiful. Mackie Flood and Chad Bowman from
Not
Fairbury.
Mackie.
Now, anytime you see the names Fairbury next to track prep, you better keep your eyes.
I need to
WVMS
call
this
Mackie.
weekend, bro.
I'm gonna call Mackie. But what is this you doing?
You know him?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
him?
Mackie is the reason that I went to that thing that night. Mackie had the franchise at that Wings Etc. at the time.
Well, I must have met him because he was that was some blonde girl when Bloomquist was asleep in the hall where he signed my shirt.
Oh yeah.
He went in there. He goes, I'll get him to sign it." And he went and Bloomquist up. It's a 1996 Bloomquist Dominator shirt.
That was Mackie.
And he came outside and Scott said, "Hey, bro, he won't know where'd you find this shirt at." And Scott was amazed. I wish I got a reaction, but yeah. Oh, so I had to meet him that night then. Wings Etc. I had to meet him that night.
When I had Scott on the show, but not that night. I think it was before then. I had Scott on the show, and Mackie was on with him because we were kind of cross promoting race along with the thing at Wings Etc. So I had them both on. And I've kept in touch. Actually, I will say this. The morning that found out that Scott had passed away, I immediately text Mackie. I'm like, I know you would know. Is it true? And he said, text me back. Unfortunately, it is. So I know Mackie pretty well. He's a good guy. Real good guy. He's from down here around my way.
Wow. Oh, is he really?
Yep. He's from where was he from? Somewhere down towards Charleston.
Huh.
Not that far.
So what's he doing in Fairbury? What's he?
Oh, he's good track prep. He's still big in go-karts, doing bunch of track prep for them guys. So he's real good at it. He knows his dirt.
Wow. Huh. Okay. Dave, it was 9:00.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you this real quick. Best rapid outdoor this week was.
I'm going with Turbo.
Okay.
There was
You're
another
walking
one, and
in.
I don't know who it was. I had no clue who it was. I saw the car, but I'd never seen it. Personally, I didn't see it on the track. Maybe I missed it at some point in time, but I saw a video of it in the pits. But there was a red car, and it had a whole bunch of Bible verses all over the car. Who was that?
Martin Norris must have known this. What would Chad something?
The
He
car.
must have known this guy.
The car looked good though. I mean, I
Yeah.
liked it, but the car looked good personally. But I will have to say, Turbo took it for me this week.
Yeah.
All right, now, all
No
right,
problem.
yep. All right, now, and he put this out. That's why I thought about it too. Turbo has now run 3 different Days of Thunder paint schemes. He's run the City Chevrolet paint scheme, run the Mellow Yellow paint scheme, and now he's run the Rowdy paint scheme, Exxon paint scheme. Which one was your favorite?
I gotta go Rowdy.
I like the
Rowdy.
Rowdy. It was a close race for me with the Rowdy and the Mellow Yellow, but I think I got to go Mellow Yellow.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
I had to break up my shirt again. I had to look at it again. I'll have you an answer next Monday night.
I love
I
it.
know where it's at. I know exactly where it's at.
Did you put them in numerical
That's a
order
good
yet?
thing. That's a good thing. Yeah. I had to look at that shirt again. Okay. Mellow Yellow or Rowdy. City Chevrolet looked good.
It looked good, but
Wasn't
it
that a rocket? I mean, wasn't that the one-off Longhorn ride he had? Remember that Atomic? Was that? I know he had that rap at Atomic.
it may have been,
Was that a
but to
Longhorn?
me, it looked too much like the old. I mean, it was good looking. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't change much from the best performance typical paint scheme that they had for many years. It just kind of looked like a variation of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked good.
So you like the Melio? Yeah. Yeah. They all look. He must be a big fan of that movie, huh?
I like it. I ain't got my shirt on. I had my City Chevrolet shirt on last week, but
Oh, you did you? That is right.
I'm a big Days of Thunder fan. I
So
so
it was
wish-
on. It was on yesterday. I think it was. I think it was yesterday.
I'm not one that's huge for movie sequels, but that is one that I so wish that they would have made a sequel before Robert Duvall died. It would have been good.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would have been good.
That would have been good.
That would have been good.
I don't know. I say that, but they might have done it like the Top Gun, and I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the new Top Gun.
I ain't seen it yet, bro.
It's okay. It's not terrible, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. There was too much CGI in it because they couldn't use actual planes and stuff. And I feel like it would probably be the same thing with the new racing movie because they're going to tell them, oh, you can't use these cars on the track and blah, 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 all this stuff. All right. What's the best dirt racing movie?
Six Pack. Come on,
Six
bro.
Pack. Okay. Six Pack was good. What was the one? It was, I don't know, probably, probably good handful of years back now. I'm trying to remember who was in it. But there was a girl driving.
Lady Driver, Bobby Pierce.
Lady Driver. Yeah, Bobby was in it. That was not a bad movie.
That was Alabama Dirt was sneaky good.
Yeah, Alabama Dirt was sneaky good.
What's the one with Tracy? Okay, Tracy Lawrence and Shania Twain. Was that Alabama Dirt?
I think it was.
All right. What's the other one that was filmed at Friendship Speedway where they had a garage, father and son or family garage, and of course they always got the rifle.
Yeah. I remember it, and I cannot think of the name of it right now.
Full Throttle or
Yep,
something like
I think
that.
that was it.
Sneaky good.
It was.
Sneaky good too.
It was. It was.
Yep.
Lady Driver
Absolutely.
was filmed a lot at Talladega, wasn't it? That was where it was filmed.
Yes, yes. Look
See?
at you, bro. Look
I
at you,
I keep
bro.
up with a little bit of it.
Yeah, man. I'm so proud of you, Dave.
I should have took a picture. Well, I couldn't take a picture, but I should have the other night. I had Ultra going on my phone so I could watch Cody. Went up at Anderson, and I had Flo on the TV so I could watch Eldor.
Wait a minute, hold on. You had Anderson on your phone
Yep.
and Eldor on your television, not
Yep.
the other way.
I can tell you why that was.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it wasn't for what
Why
you
that?
think. It was because I was, don't tell no police. Me and my son were driving home, and I just stuck it on my phone on the charger and just left it on playing while I was driving home. So when I walked in, I just kept it in my hand and then just turned the TV on.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. All right. Okay. I was like, I know you sitting at home watching Anderson on
If
your
I
phone.
would,
and
if I would have turned it on first from there, it probably would have been the opposite way around. In all honesty, but I don't care. I watch either one. I'm not like y'all. I can watch either and enjoy both.
Well, Dave, I got 3 TVs in here, but it's just no asphalts on them. I don't know what my TV does not pick up asphalt. I don't understand why.
You be watching High Limit of more than.
Oh yeah, I love that, man. That is awesome. Woof. Man, woof. That is must watch TV there, buddy.
Oh, they pay good
Yeah.
money. They pay good money.
They pay good money, yeah, but yeah, that is woo. I'm loving that, bro. Dave, we're going back racing here, and the track is so slick.
They don't
car
care.
is at the outside wall here.
They're running rain tires. They don't care.
Huh?
So they running rain tires. They don't care.
They run rain tires and legend cars, Dave?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I did not know that. Bro, it's the monsoon.
I love it.
And God bless these fans still sitting there's like 5 fans still sitting in the stands, bro. They must know somebody's racing. That's all I can tell you.
I promise you, they're all family with somebody.
Yeah, I don't think a random fan was sitting in the doggone rain day watching legend cars. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah.
Oh well. Well, 10-4. Well, let's go ahead and sign off. We done been on here way too long tonight, but we appreciate Cody Kelly jumping on with us after his win this past weekend, and congratulations to him again. I always try to message Bobby Pierce after he wins. He don't message me back, so my bad.
You messaged Bobby Pierce?
I've messaged him a few times. He don't ever message me back.
You mean
You gotta hook
text
up.
message?
No.
Oh,
Unfortunately
Oh.
not.
okay.
I'll be going through. Some of them actually look when you have a check by your little thing. They'll look, but
Oh, yeah, that does help there, David.
he don't.
Does.
He don't. Maybe I should message Abby.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I know.
She's
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying. Maybe she would respond. I don't know.
Dave, we got them all over the track now, bro. Bro, we got ourselves a swamp here, bro.
He said we got ourselves a swamp.
This is one guy that's ran through the grass, bro. When you saw nothing but doggone rooster tail come
You
up,
got to
bro.
give him an A for effort. All right.
Amen. Amen. Amen, bro.
All right.
And you got
there.
one of them, and you got one of them painted like Days of Thunder, the 46, the pink and white car.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. The Pure Later car.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, baby.
Then who ran that after? Was it Coke? Ended up running that car some for them. They had to get drivers to run them cars a lot of times because I can't remember. It wasn't Coke. Or was it Coke? I can't remember.
I can't remember that either.
Anyway. All right. Well, appreciate you, man, as always. It was fun.
Appreciate you, Dave.
Fun weekend of racing. We got another weekend of racing. What you watching this weekend?
World of Outlaws, baby. We got Muskie. We got WVMS. We got Lucas Oil versus World of Outlaws. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out. A Hell Tour kicks off tomorrow night.
Nice. I will
31 races in 33 days. There you go,
be.
Dave.
Golly.
That's all you need to know.
I will be over at Florence Motor Speedway this weekend, either racing or watching or something. I don't know. I think we're gonna have a couple people for my birthday Friday night, so I can go to the racetrack Saturday. So yeah,
Happy early birthday. Are you going out to eat?
no, we're gonna cook something here at the house. You know my favorite meal. I know we're running long. You know my favorite meal. I am a very simple person. My mom cooks me my favorite meal most of my birthdays, and she's cooking it Friday night. Cheeseburger, hamburger helper. It's the best stuff ever.
That's your favorite meal.
That's the favorite. Next after that is a hot dog.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
And then after that is a bologna sandwich.
I gotta have a hamburger for bologna, bro.
What?
Oh, yeah, man, you can't be a good burger, bro. Come on, man.
Thick piece of bologna. Oh man.
I do like the thick cut now. I do like the thick cut. Got to be Gwaltney. Or kind of got to be kind of pride.
Have you ever grilled a thick piece of bologna?
No, never
Try it.
grilled. No,
Try it.
a grilled bologna sandwich.
Grilled bologna sandwich.
Okay.
Try it.
All right. I can do that.
Right next to filet mignon, I'm telling you.
Well, you know what Blythewood's serpent turf is, don't you?
I don't know. I just see mud every time I go to Blythewood.
A piece of fried brim and a T-bone.
Dang. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, y'all have a good week. Have a good weekend, sir. And go watch plenty of racing. I appreciate it, sir. And we will be talking with you next week. Hopefully, we got another week or two. Then I'll be off the week of July 4th. Be on vacation.
Cruise?
Nah, going to the mountains, staying on the lake up there in up in Pigeon Forge.
Okay. Awesome.
So
Awesome. Okay.
fun. All right, man. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good one.
Sir, be good, bud.
See you.